Around 20% of couples manage to keep the spark throughout their whole life. It is every fifth couple, so you can judge is it a lot or not. But you definitely can decide, do you want to be in this 20%? So there is hope, guys. Intimacy in the couple is something very special that two people have between them and what distinguishes their romantic relationship from friendship. So in today's video we are going to have practical advice that will help you to get your intimacy with your partner back. But also we will try to find out why it has disappeared in the first place. I'm Darina and I'm doing my psychology postgrad in Australia. Let's get started. Firstly, let's have a look at why this intimacy disappeared in the first place. Because I can place a bet that 99% of those watching this video had a really passionate, intimate life with their partner at the beginning. And the primary reason intimate life started to fade is that people started to think it is not important. Everything else suddenly becomes more important. The work deadline is important, the house chores are important, that birthday party that you're not even sure if you want to go becomes important, and sex is something that can wait. I purposely use the word sex here rather than intimacy or making love, because if you look at it that way, yeah, some things are more important than just sex, that's true. This word became a bit stigmatized, and associations that pop up can be vulgar sometimes. But watch the trick here. If we are going to replace to have sex with the words being intimate with your partner, this straight away starts making a different sense. Creating a special time that will bring you closer, sharing a special moment, being vulnerable with each other, creating intimacy on a deeper level. If you look at things that way, it becomes important, because what we all want is to have a happy, fulfilling relationship with our partner. As a lot of the time, the quality of our relationship defines the quality of our life. This notion can be argued, but I'm sure lots of you guys will agree. When everything is good in personal life, other life demands seems easier. Things seem brighter and more positive. So the gist of what I just spoke about is that changing the frame of reference of the importance of this sphere of life will change the attitude towards giving this sphere more effort. The human finds time for everything that is important to them. Therefore, if you guys do something else instead of finding an hour to make love, it simply means that other things are more important. So if we, by changing the frame of reference, will make it important, it will start happening more often. Let's summarize this paragraph. The problem, we do not think it is important. The solution, we make it important, and as a consequence, it will start improving. By the way, guys, if you keep watching this video and finding it useful, please hit the like button. It is really important for me as a new creator. Another point that might require additional attention is the way we present ourselves. And here is absolutely no difference between men and women. When we first start dating, we put so much effort into the way we look. We choose clothes that evoke arousal, we choose perfume. Every detail is considered. Everyone is concentrating on getting a partner, and I know why. Have you guys ever read any fairy tale? How does it end? And the Prince Charming put the princess on his horse, took her to his kingdom, and they lived happily ever after. Why does no one ever talk about what was happening after? And here is the difference between a tale and real life. The hardest part, or probably the most complex, intricate, challenging, rich life begins after you guys said yes to the relationship. So getting back to the intimate part, when we are in a relationship, we have to put double importance on the way we look in order to keep this spark. Because at the beginning of the relationship, we can spend all day in bed without brushing the hair, wearing that old hoodie, and we still can be very attractive to our partner because hormones take a huge part in it. It is like they do 80% of the job. But once this crazy period calms down, we must do that 80% of the job to keep the spark alive. So guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, have an honest look at yourself, at your habits. Is what you see is sexually attractive? By the way, a little addition towards this point. It always amazes me how crazy it is that when we go outside, we put so much effort to impress people or not to be judged by people that we do not care about and who do not care about us. But for the person who said yes, I want to be with you, who does so much for you, we are like, it should be fine. No, and no, it is not going to be like that. From today, we are putting an effort to look good around our partner and we do not neglect this part. Another point that is super important is that we think that passionate sex has to happen somehow by itself. It is this nonsense notion as in the movies. He walked in, she looked at him and all happened. Yes, maybe when you are 20 and this is a brand new relationship, it does. But when you are 30 and have 2 jobs, it is harder. And when you are 40, have 2 kids and lower back pain, it is even harder. So good times require preparation. What do I mean by that? You guys have to put some effort for this to be amazing. Wearing beautiful underwear, having dinner in a nice place, getting some flowers at the end of the day. The main idea is getting into the mood. I'm anticipating the thoughts that can come through your head. Oh my god, what about the spontaneity? It kills all the romance, blah blah blah. I have some solid arguments for you guys. Again, remember your dating period. What have you been doing? You were preparing, correct? Ladies, please raise your hands in the comments who were making sure their underwear color matched. Just in case if you are going to see your guy. And guys, who were making sure that the lawn is nicely groomed, just in case also. This didn't kill the vibe, did it? This added more anticipation and more confidence, as when we exert effort into something, we appreciate it more. Another question I would anticipate: oh my god, shall we go out for dinner and buy flowers every time we want to become intimate? No, of course not. But the baseline background should be like this. It should be a dating vibe. Foreplay does not start at the beginning of an action itself. It starts at the end of the previous act. And a few more things. Research shows that women are more likely to lose sexual interest quicker in long-term relationships. Their desire just drops, and men tend to experience much longer sexual arousal towards one woman, as their interest goes down gradually. Why is that, and why do I say it? In sexual relationships, males are more visually oriented, so for them, the sexual attractiveness of a woman, a big portion of it bounded in looks. And women are more gestures, romance oriented. So for women, what you do and how you treat us, our children, our dogs, is the biggest turn on. I know it probably super mainstream information, but if knowing this information, why not utilize it for your own benefit? A lot of the time we are trying to invent a bicycle. However, it was invented a long time ago and we just have to use this knowledge. So ladies and gentlemen, I wish you good luck, and remember, no matter what challenges you are overcoming now, you are stronger than you think. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.